Stay tuned for your weekly news review on STVS.
Welcome to the news review in English. I'm your presenter, Susan Mena. Many went on Thursday, the 28th of March, to the Central Market to prepare for the Easter period. The Easter week starts with Holy Thursday. Good Friday is the first day of the Easter week. On Good Friday, Christians do not eat meat because of the faith, and others because of tradition. On this day, Christians commemorate the crucifixion and death of Jesus on the hill Golgotha, near the city of Jerusalem. Reverend Raymond Wimpel indicates that eating fish is not something of the Bible. Everyone may determine that for themselves. According to him, man is free to decide what he or she eats. The relationship which the individual has with God will determine whether he or she eats fish or meat. The meaning of death of Jesus Christ and of Good Friday is in the sacrifice that Jesus made according to the Gospels. After 150 years, customs get a plot. The compound near the Nieuwe Haven, where the customs is now housed, was formerly a naval base. This year, the construction of a new customs building where all services are housed will start. These are all matters which are also included in the reform plan, explained Anand Ramjilal, chairman of the management team. In the modern building comes a helicopter service which will be used for the control of gold fields, a canine brigade, and all relevant departments of the customs force. Romeo Shenaloy, president of the Union of Staff at the Customs, hopes that the service will now get another image. District Commissioner Margreta Malonti of the Lava and Tapanahoni area called on the attention of the government for the providing of shop permits in the region. DC Malonti says that the shop permits in the hinterlands are not always issued in a professional way. It is more common that licenses are provided before the District Commissioner comes with an advisory report. The business licensing Department of the Ministry of Trade and Industry, HI, is tasked with providing licenses to retailers. DC Malonti says that this is a serious matter which should be dealt with within the shortest time. She argued that there should be a better alignment between the District Commissioner and the Ministry of HI. These institutions know the way things are going in the area. Soon, the DC wants to sit down with Minister Raymond Sapun, Minister of HI, to look for a structural solution. In different churches, the resurrection of Jesus Christ, also known as Easter, was commemorated in the traditional way last Sunday. The Easter celebration began the night before in the cathedral with a vigil that was accompanied by prayers and songs. The Mass started at 10 o'clock in the evening and lasted for more than 2 hours. While the Easter services in the Grote Stads and Wanica Church started on Sunday at dawn. Who has risen? The Lord Jesus has risen. Let us praise and cheer because he lives. Now the Lord has risen can be heard in the churches. The believers of the Grote Stads Church brought a visit to the small cemetery in the backyard of the church, while the churchgoers of the Wanica Church participated in an Easter walk. This happened under the guidance of trumpet choir. Everyone was dressed in white at the memorial service. What's also common at these services is the jointly eating of a sandwich and drinking of a cup of tea. According to Pastor Ivone Zareks of the Wanica Church, the resurrection of Christ is a proof that death is not the ultimate word. Last Monday was Easter Monday. On this day, family members met on a festive way to close the holy period. The Paramaribo Zoo is trying to increase its number of visitors by organizing a variety of activities. Starting from this year, the marketing department of the zoo will make an extra focus on drawing more visitors. In that regard, a Zumbathon was held on March 17th this year for the visitors. This event had the main objective of promoting the Paramaribo Zoo. On March 27th, there was a Pagwa celebration. On Easter Monday, the Education Department of the zoo held an educational day for children between 5 and 13 years. The purpose of this was to discover and stimulate creativity for the children. This is the first major event that the zoo organizes for children. Soon, the Paramaribo Zoo will start with an SMS campaign. The first runner-up of Miss India Suriname 2011, Soraya Jaikaran, represents Suriname at the Miss India Worldwide 2013 pageant. The pageant will be held in Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia, on April 27th. At the last Miss India Suriname in October 2011, Jaikaran was crowned as runner-up to the winner Farsha Ramratan. Anil Ramit Dubey, chairman of Sur India Glamour, indicates that last year it was decided not to hold the local pageant because of the organization of the India Worldwide pageant in Suriname in 2012. This was a very positive experience for Suriname but exciting for the organization. There was not enough attention to hold a new Miss India Suriname in 2012. The Miss India Worldwide election 2013 will be held at the end of the week of activities. Candidates from 40 countries are participating in the Miss India Worldwide pageant. Members of Suriname's Port and Transport Workers Union went on strike Tuesday. Forwarding agents, movers, truck owners, and other members of the union blocked the entrances to and from the port on Tuesday morning with their trucks and lorries. Chairman of the union, Romeo Shinaloy, said the action is the result of the default of the port management. Mr. Shin Aloy said that the lawyer of the association, the President's Cabinet, and the Ministry of Justice and Police were aware of the action. The members said that they wanted to go back to work as soon as possible. Mr. Shin Aloy also hoped that a solution would be found on the day of the industrial action. Otherwise, it might result in a major strike, which will bring blockage in the economy. The higher vocational education training for the police has begun with its classes. The junior police inspectors who are back from a workout at Bosbifak will engage in the 2 years training. The 18 junior police inspectors must attend classes every day. There are also several courses taught by various teachers. Sven Lamafong is the coordinator for the Bachelor Training Police Science. There are approximately 40 teachers attracted for the colleges. With a touch of a button, parents and teachers can easily obtain information from the Education Foundation of the ABGS. Wednesday, the website was launched at the Rietveld School. The day began with songs and prayers. Urmi Perry Oliveira, director of the Graaf van Zinzendorf School, gave information about what can be found on the website. The ABGS would like to bring information closer to the parents who, for example, have a busy schedule at work. The restructuring of the pilot projects in Saramacca is in full swing. Minister Hendrik Citrowijoyo visited the experimental gardens Wednesday. The director of LVV, Gerrit Breinburg, gave an explanation about what an experimental garden is. The head of the pilot projects of the ministry, Sunita Bipat, was also present at the visits. The minister first visited the experimental gardens at Dirkshoop, followed by those in La Poule. The new name signs at both locations were revealed. The previous signs were outdated. For each garden, an administrator residence was constructed. There is also an office building in La Poule. The building that had to function as an office was not to be desired. Mr. Citrui Joyo believes that the people who work there are central. There are possibilities for a more suitable office at Dirkshoop. The minister says that other pilot projects will also be addressed. That concludes our news review in English. For more information, you can visit us at www.stvs.sr. I'm Susan Mena.